Hey guys, it's about this video is going to be basically about TV shows I grew up with. TV shows and movies I grew up with. Okay, I, yes, I grew up on Nickelodeon, Disney Jr., and a lot of other channels. So let's start with, with the show that you probably are. Yes, I did grow up with Thomas. Like the unlook, I grew up with the hit era, with the late hit mall, with the late hit mall series, with the late hit mall series. I grew up with that. I got spooked by one episode from that era, and I'm not revisiting it since. However, me and my mother a few weeks ago were on a massive binge watching Thomas. I should have made days about it. Anyway, we watched all of season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, now 10, now 8, 9, 10, and 11 I had to find on YouTube. Now, mainly in the after season 7, I had to have it on but since then, all the seasons have been taken down because of Mattel. Which is why I'm hoping that the new Thomas thing on Amazon becomes available soon so I can rewatch. I got scared from the season 9 episode titled Hester the Horrid. And I've never been able to. And also I grew up with the Looney Tunes. I feel like and and also the movies I watched during the time were the movie that I still despise. Even as a teenager, even after I've seen that, I kind of have a soft spot for it because it was the only movie I really liked. You see, like the guy from A Brief History. I never really got that much into shows. I was kind of used to like Fireman Sam, Fireman Sam, which was brought to the U.S. I kind of were used to Fireman Sam. I used to love Thomas a lot, but then I don't know what happened. I thought growing up and started to see which my next obsession was. I used to be obsessed with Thomas. Now Thomas is just, well, why do I have the name Optimus Prime? Well, because I watched one day the original Generation 1 cartoon on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix used to have all of G1. Now it had just 3 seasons. I know it's technically 4, but the last season only 3, so they packaged the rebirth in one. in. Anyway, I used to be. I'm still set to the day with Transformers. But the only video game I really had back then was Transformers Rise of the Dark Bark for the Xbox 360. Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation, Shin, or whatever you kids had. I had an Xbox. I only want to show with Transformers, but then I saw on the Hub Network back when it was the Hub Network and not Discovery Family. I caught Transformers Rescue Box and reruns of G1. Well, I grew up with a ton of shows like Pound Puppies, Lolita Pet Shop. There's a ton of shows. I grew up with classic Hanna-Barbera shows like Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? We got some work for you now. But then I don't know what happened. I think, and in case you're wondering how I rewatched all of G1, yes I have. I've seen all 3 seasons. Well, it was a painful process watching every episode of season 2. And also, I watched Robocar Polly and Robo Trains. Which my most vivid memories are watching that like Thomas or Fireman Sam. Or even Bob the Builder. I used to watch all of these shows. But then again, Thomas, Bob, and Sam. Did I at least... I saw Hero on the Reel when I was really young. You see, let me tell you. Fun fact about me. Let me just go somewhere else. Anyway, also something I never really... let me tell you about my history with that game when I talk about my favorite Transformers stuff that I own. I own a lot of Thomas Wooden Railway. I own a lot of it. And I own a lot of Trackmaster. Now my grandparents had Tomy. And I remember that they had the biggest Tomy set there was. Now back then I used to be stupid. I kind of am. Don't judge me for still being stupid at my age of 17 years old. Shut up, dog! In case you hear a dog in the background, that's our food hound. That's our food hound over there, Hershey. Hershey Bez. So guys, I know Now, guys, something about me means how short of an attention span I have. Back then, I used to not be able to watch movies. Wouldn't that seem realistic? A realistic construction vehicle? Guys, anyway, I'm announcing a new series titled Not on Gun Has Fixed Broken TV Shows. And yes, Vehicle Wolfram will be #1, followed by well, this is all the and also I grew up with Magic Railroad and Misty Island, but now I hate them. Now I hate them. Probably, and I never watched. I watched it. I never actually saw the. Let me tell you something else. Remember, I did watch King. I did watch Hero of the Rails and King, but I was so not into Thomas when those movies. And the only reason why I wasn't even the June Peter Kids in the first place. Let me mention all the shows I watched from the network every day. From Nickelodeon, I grew up with Team Zooming, Dino Dan. With Team Zooming, Dino Dan. I'm pretty sure there are more. And how do I forget my favorite childhood show besides Thomas? I grew up watching The Very Odd Parents. You know, that show about Timmy Turner. Yeah, I saw the downfall of the show when I was young. By the time I was and also, by the way, I created my YouTube account over a year ago. In case you're wondering what my birthday, because everyone on YouTube and now, my birthday is February 16th. Which my birthday February 15th. And you're probably thinking, wasn't that the day that I uploaded? I created my own YouTube account a year prior when I was 12 so I can watch YouTube videos and stuff. I created my YouTube account just so I can watch. Now, there were some shows. Anyway, let me tell you. Besides Nickelodeon and Nick Jr., I did watch Boomerang for all of the Looney Tunes and whatever. I mainly watch. Now, my parents really try to get me. Means it's something I have problem with to this day, guys. Don't mock me. Because I have problem reading. My mom wanted, but I wanted to get, so mom put shows that made me try to read, which eventually helped me in the long run because I'm close. I'm I'm not like good at. I'm I'm not that great at reading, but I can still read. Anyway, my next session after print was, well, Batman. Was Batman. I watched the original show that Batman had. Now, before you type into the comment which show, because Batman been around since con, I watched the one that started the DCAU. I have a I have a soft spot for Team BA and BTS. For Batman name series. How did I get introduced to stuff like that? The Megalodon Titanic? Well, Dino Dan was one of my favorite shows, but when the show sadly ended, I just moved on with my life. I remember watching all of Dino Trek when it was airing, and I wonder what would happen next. Would we finally see Dan father? But I bet that that's dead. I bet the dad's dead. Anyway, wait. Dana introduced me to the Megalodon, which ha which I'm going to start making videos about. I think tomorrow or next week. Sometime that week, I will start being the Megalodon expert of YouTube, like Dan. I don't know how. I think my grandfather, my grandfather owned Stephen James Cameron Titanic. Okay, Miss, we will put Grapper. Okay, a sick monster will have side warnings like. Anyway, I thought. Now, my favorite movie now, you're probably wondering if I have a favorite movie now. I probably have not mentioned it. But now that I am done with magic and anything to do with the magic, my family loves this movie property known as Star Wars. And the, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I used to hate Star Wars up until I saw Transformers. The reason why is because I got too scared of Darth Vader. My memory. I got too scared of Darth Vader, but now I've been. Yeah, ever since I saw Transformers, I've been able to watch Star Wars. Which brings me on to my. How long. I have I'm going to mention a quick obsession of mine. You might hate it, but don't mock me. My family likes the film franchise. Star Wars is a family film. My entire family, from my mom to my dad, loves Star Wars. My mom, my dad, everyone, my mom, my dad, my brother loves Star Wars. And I used to be scared of it, but now I'm one of them. I love Star Wars too. I love Star Wars Episode 5. Yeah, I love The Empire Strikes Back. I love The Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite Star Wars movie. In fact, I replaced all of the movies, all of Magic, my memories of Magic Railroad, with that of Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire. Why Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back? Because, I don't know. It just brings... I've seen it like... I want to say I've seen it 8 times. Now, I have seen... Now, you're wondering what... I'm going to mention all the shows I've seen from Boomerang. Not a lot. I'm not seeing a lot of shows from Boomerang. And also on here, I've seen like because I did mention it. I saw Super Y and Super Readers. Basically shows to help me learn how to read, like Martha Base. I I would name off all the shows. I would. But then dinosaur, and that where I learned about dinosaurs. I still like dinosaurs. Guys, I'm a fan of dinosaurs. And I've seen Jurassic Park, the entire Jurassic movie series, a handful of times. I played my Evolution. Oh, my brother got me into the game. Well, and I will also like to thank Danby Longnose for getting me into Minecraft. Well, I have a lot to well, you know what, I'm gonna make a series about me just talking about topics I would like to discuss, like a podcast. And so maybe later I will do my first episode of Not Porn Guy and How If It Broken TV show. So until then, I'm Not Porn, and I will see you later. And I'm out.